Come with us where the corn is popped and the throwback Thursdays never stop. It's a magical land not far away. All you have to do is just press play. So hop on the couch and close your eyes. Gonna party like it's 99. Join us, watch the movies of our lives with Blockbuster Eyes.
Welcome to Blockbuster Wives, where your two favorite 90s babies talk about movies from the era of a certain blue and yellow video rental store. I'm your host with the most late fees, Shea Baby.
And this is Stacy, not always kind, but always reminds. And you're listening to Blockbuster Wives.
Oh my god.
Season 2.
I'm genuinely giddy right now.
Season 2. Don't call it a comeback.
Yeah, wait, what did you say?
Don't call it a comeback.
Don't call it a comeback.
Yeah, that's right.
Because we never left, baby.
I mean, we did leave for a month.
We took a respite, a little break, a little, because I'm sorry, but my wife had to go on her honeymoon with her husband, okay?
A Greek honeymoon. And I felt so prepared after watching My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I was like, I know everything.
You literally know everything about
Opa.
You majored in Greece by watching that fucking movie, let me tell you what.
So I really felt like I was ready.
You know what? We all missed you so much. Especially, well, me, obviously. But also little Roomy dog.
Yes, our sweet little pup.
But I kept her nice and, occupado while you were away. But we both missed you guys so much, and we talked about you very often.
And now we're so excited to be back to our little baby and kick off season 2. And Shay realized something crazy today.
I feel like I'm always the one that's like thinking about these, that like trying to connect like days, because I'm so nostalgic, And so I was just like, ooh, let me look back on our first post, because I created it, or like I posted it, when the day that we recorded, before we ever like announced it or anything. I look back, it was exactly a year ago today, June 2nd.
June 2nd. It should be Blockbuster Wives Day.
It is Blockbuster Wives Day from now on.
You heard it first, okay? Mark your calendars.
Yep. And
you know how you could celebrate? Is just pause this podcast.
Yeah.
Go to the rating page.
God, yes.
And tap 5 stars for us, baby.
Fucking thanks.
It'll take you 5 seconds. We'll give you some time. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, do it right now, and I'll sing you a little ditty while you do it. Do. I made this up. Dun, 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 dun.
Give us 5 stars, yeah.
I created this song. Don't try to clock me, because I wrote it. Shut up. Okay.
Thanks. So did you do it?
I hope you did, dude. Because
it takes like 5 seconds and it helps us a lot.
It's funny that you brought it up too, because I was thinking about it today. Like, we need to come up with something so that people will rate us, because I know y'all be listening, and all of you guys love us. So just do it.
So if you missed us at all, please just give us 5 stars.
Yeah, you know you want to.
I hope you feel sufficiently guilt tripped.
I know. I know you'll do it. We trust you, and we love you very much, and we know that
we're gonna close our eyes. We're not even looking.
Yeah, we're not paying attention. I'm reading all of your entries like a hawk. No, I'm just kidding. No, but honestly, it does help us out a lot. We're hoping to do way more in season 2.
Yeah, but we have to convince the man.
You know how it is.
That we're worthy of.
You have to do everything.
Investment, sponsorship.
Exactly. Like all this
like corporate bullshit.
It is corporate bullshit, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta suck the teat for a short while until you have all the power. So.
For a short while.
Suck the teat for a short. I'll suck the teat for a long while, baby.
Happy Pride Month.
Thank you so much. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Also, I just took the gayest, hottest picture. Well, Stacy took it of me.
Yeah, I'm the official gay hot photographer.
I'm wearing a crown that Stacy got from the Sex Museum in New York that says Sex God.
And I won it because they have this really cool exhibit where it's all the different sex gods over different cultures.
Oh.
And it's skee ball. So like the more points you get, the more your like sex god advances on the racetrack.
Oh my God.
And my sex god finished first. So I got this tiara that said sex god.
You heard it here first. Stacy is a sex god. Okay?
Yeah, and the game proves it.
In the game, in general, cheers.
Because if you can roll a ball, I'll let you fill in the blanks.
Exactly. Cheers.
That was a very cool museum. It was very well done. There's an erotic heritage museum in Las Vegas that's also well done. Mm-hmm. It was definitely more historical than the one in New York. The one in New York, it was like, they did have like actual history, and then it was just like really fun, like sex themed games.
Yeah.
Like nothing great. It was amazing.
Which sounds right up my asshole, honestly, because I love a good game. I love a good arcade. So we got to go at some point. That'd be really, really fun.
It was really well done.
But yeah, we missed you guys so much, and we're ready to kick season 2 off. We didn't really discuss this, but we decided on doing seasons. So you guys caught our whole first season.
Because, Shea's into seasons. Because if you haven't listened to her EPs, it's Shea seasons of volume 1 and volume 2.
True that. And I just thought, like, it's just nice to consolidate all the episodes in one. You know what I mean? Like, to start anew, right? We got past season 1. It was gorgeous. It was sensual. You guys loved it. We got to know y'all. Y'all got to know us. This is our graduated season 2.
Go on,
we remember all the times we had together.
So thank you for being with us on this graduation journey.
Indeed. And we just love you guys so much, and we're so glad to be back. Holy shit.
Yeah,
and
we missed this.
We have a lot of plans for the summer, rolling into the rest of the year.
Yeah, Shea and I are big summer fans.
Both of our birthdays are in the summer. Pride month, Abby, and just we love being in the water. We love going on little adventures road trips.
Hint, hint for
nudge,
July.
Nudge. But yeah, so speaking of our birthdays, though, we decided June is going to be not only obviously Pride month, which it already is, but it also is me and Stacy's birthday month. So we decided, you know what we're going to do? We're going to choose 2 of our favorite movies of all time, and it's just going to be our favorite month. Period.
Yeah, it's our favorites because it's our birthday month.
Yeah, and we can do whatever the fuck.
And on your birthday, you can make your friends watch whatever movie you want. That's the rule.
Exactly. That is the rule. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that's a rule.
International law, really.
Yeah, and she would know. She's a lawyer.
Yeah, I went to the Hague, Netherlands with all the international courts, and there was an international birthday court. Just kidding.
Exactly.
I wish.
That'd be fucking sick. But so Stacy is going to choose the first 2 movies of the month, and I'm doing the back end because I'm towards the very end. She's actually more towards the middle, but still she gets the first 2 weeks, I get the last 2 weeks, and that's how we're doing it. So we're gonna start off with my wife.
Can we pause 1 second and let her
yeah.
out? Oh, maybe she doesn't have to go out. Just kidding. Okay.
But yeah, so we're gonna start off with one of Stacy's favorite movies that I actually didn't watch until a couple months ago, but Stacy's been talking about it basically our whole friendship. And it's one of her ultimate faves. So, Stacy, take it away, my darling.
Yes, and I was trying to think of how this movie became one of my ultimate faves. And I really don't know. Like, we had it on VHS. We had a ton of movies on VHS. So I really can't tell you what drew me to this movie so intensely. But I think it's like a menagerie of factors that all came together and just made me watch this movie a million times. And now it's like my comfort movie. If I'm like sick or I'm stressed or whatever, I could put this movie on and know it's going to be good times. Not a lot of tension. One of my favorite types of movies.
I was going to say it gives me the same energy as, and I know a lot of you guys will understand this, Gilmore Girls, because it feels very calm. There's not a whole lot of like trauma that happens in this movie or that show, and also it's very like, it feels very fall-esque, it's very like East Coast New York, like, you know what I mean, very much that. And it makes sense also for you because it's very book heavy, which is so
many things I like about it.
So you've got mail. Does anyone else remember that?
And I think part of it is like the internet nostalgic, because when the movie came out, obviously it wasn't nostalgic. It was like, oh, this is a cutting edge thing.
Right.
And now watching it, it's like that's just like an extra benefit that's developed over time of being like, oh my God, dialing up to go on AOL and having to waiting to see, do I have mail? And then when you hear the little voice, you're like, yay!
God, corresponding via email, dudes, like that's a real fucking thing that we had to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like Becca specifically, shout outs to Becca. She and I, when she would go to Utah every summer, basically all summer, that's how she and I communicate. We did not talk on the phone. We literally emailed each other, and I would pay so much fucking money to be able to go back into that old email that I do not have access to anymore.
I think I remember it. The Family Mayo.
That's my mom's email still.
Wow. Well, I feel like we sent a lot of emails to that account. So maybe you go back in the archives, you might find some.
Maybe I should. Yeah, I think you're right. But the one that she and I sent emails back and forth to was I say a boot 2128 at AOL.com. It doesn't exist anymore.
AOL.com.
AOL.com.
I'm pretty sure AOL is still a company, just obviously not nearly as big in the internet realm. But I think they merged with like Time Warner and they probably own everything. So I think they're doing just fine.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that was a real fucking thing. And like, yeah, having to do like the dial up and like the modem and like waiting and like feeling that anxiety. You have to have so much fucking patience. I was thinking about it as I was watching the movie because they mention it, like how much patience you have to have. Mm-hmm. And I was like, it's so crazy how like impatient we've become with technology.
Oh yeah, if something doesn't download in a second, you're like, what's wrong? Whereas before it used to be like you wanted to look at a picture and be like
yeah,
slowly inching down your screen, and you just sat there.
Yeah, you had to wait like 5-10 minutes sometimes.
Yeah, and you just stared at it.
I know.
Or Zoomers won't remember this, but there would also be a thing where it would show like it was like a little man running.
Oh my god!
And then there'd be like a piece of paper that would like go from the left side of the screen to the right, and it would like tell you estimated time for whatever you're doing.
Yes.
And y'all, sometimes it'd be like 5 days, 13 hours, and you'd be like, fuck!
Yeah, I remember how long it took uploading like albums of, like pictures onto your computer. Took like a billion from like a digital camera.
Oh yeah.
Or even like downloading them onto like a MySpace like folder, whatever you call it, like an album, took a million years. Like
we just did it because we were vain. Ultimately,
I need every picture on my dude. MySpace era fucking selfies are unbeatable, bro. I wish I could find all the pictures I took in that era. They were so fucking stupid and so amazing, and I wish I had access. Oh my god.
Just funny because kids, I mean, there's really not a lot for kids to do, let's be honest.
No, somehow we created so much. Like Stacy and I have always been so creative with, like, from the first time we ever hung out, we like were creating.
True, we're making like dumb videos and
and like doing photo shoots for no reason.
Like, this one's pirate themed.
Yeah. And this one is the 7 Deadly Sins theme. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do think we were heavily influenced by America's Next Top Model because I'm probably both of those were like exact themes I did.
In one of them, I'm eating mac and cheese, but I'm like, it looks like I'm like deep throating fucking mac and cheese, dude. And then one of these like weight loss like chocolate like ice cream bars.
Oh yeah, like
the
a fudge bar.
Or
yeah, those are good.
They're fucking so creamy, so
good.
Yum.
Are they really healthy for you? I have a hard time believing that.
Quote unquote, like of that era, it was probably like sugar free, but like filled with like whatever else
toxins. Yeah. That is one thing I'll say about Greece. The food was so much better, and I'm pretty convinced it's because the EU doesn't allow like half the shit that is allowed in our food.
1,000. They'd probably like. Our food would probably kill a child back in fucking Greece, unfortunately.
And they would care.
Yeah.
Whereas here they'd be like, sorry, kid, toughen up.
It's your fault for eating it. It's like, that's the only thing you provide, you little bitch. Yeah, I called America bitch, okay? But anyway.
But yeah,
we could just go on.
We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun in the early internet.
The
early internet was so crazy. And again, this movie is such a preview because Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, they met in an AOL chat room, and AOL chat rooms were bonkers, y'all.
Oh my god. The fucking chat rooms that we were in as children.
Not okay.
Insanity.
Not okay. Those
if our parents knew, oh my god.
Well, that's the thing. It's like people want to be like, I want unmoderated internet. It's like, no, you don't.
Really though?
No, you don't.
No, you'd fucking
because
don't.
we had it and it was terrible.
It was scary as fuck.
Yeah, and the tech companies got wise and were like, you know what? Maybe this shouldn't be a fucking cesspool.
No, and I understand why people are like, no, like people should be watching their kids, but it's like, you can't watch your kids at all times unless you're like fucking hovering them at all times, which is not healthy either.
And kids are slick. Like, we figured out proxies. You could figure out ways to get around shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna get into corporate bullshit before we get too much further into it. Because
we could just go one and one.
In my day, the internet came on a CD. But that's like literally true. Okay.
Corporate bullshit. Some bullshit.
God, I love it every time.
Me too. Can't get enough of it, baby.
So this film came out December 18th, 1998. So it was a little Christmas movie.
Which makes sense. There's a whole like Christmas part in it. Like very snuggly,
wintry, cozy.
So dreamy.
Has a feel-good ending. So that makes sense. And we were 7 years old.
Oh my God, that's true.
And I don't think I had AOL at this time. And I looked it up. In 1996, AOL only had 5 million users.
Wow.
And that's the only record I could find. So like 2 years later, they probably had more, but like not a ton of people. It's probably all just like rich yuppies.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And I don't think we had it quite yet. I want to say we got like our first AOL CDs because you would get them like free at the grocery store, weirdly.
Yeah. Oh my
More
God,
when I was like 10. But I probably was excited about it because of this movie. Because I think I saw it pretty close to when it came out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Directed by Nora Ephron, a directing queen, one of the earlier ladies to direct movies. It stars Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. Like, come on.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Doesn't get much better than that. Also has Parker Posey, a 90s queen. Dave Chappelle, strangely enough, who is sus now.
Hell, so really handsome then though.
Yeah,
I wrote a note about that. Like, I hate that he's such a fucking idiot right now because he's so fine in this movie, and he's a really good actor.
He is.
Like, it's so annoying that he's become this guy.
That's why it's like these people have these amazing legacies, and they're like, you know what? I'm just gonna decide to like be hateful towards a group, and it's like, why?
It's like, what are you doing? And it's like part of their like punchline. Like, they're getting people on their side about this shit, which is just like so gross and like evil. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? Especially someone in a marginalized group. Like, he should know. I don't know, I feel like people should know better than that. It's insane.
Well, but that is kind of his point. Like, some of his jokes are like, oh, it's cool that everyone's accepting the queer community, but like black people are still getting shot. But it's like, it's not a competition.
Like, yeah, why can't we be advocates for both at the same fucking time? Like, what are you why are you creating a competition out of it? And fun fact, there's lots of queer and trans people who are people of color.
Right. Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, bud?
Yeah. No me gusta nada. No. And last but not least, Steve Zahn, who I love, and he has like a very minor role in the movie.
He plays he plays George?
No, he plays one of the. Wait, is his name George? I always get the husband's name mixed up with him. I think you're right. I think his name is George. He's one of like the assistant shopkeepers.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. But maybe.
But what's her ex's name? Shit. Spoiler alert: she breaks up with her boyfriend Meg Ryan. God, what's his name?
What is his name? He's not really like.
It's not George.
No,
it's like a name like George.
I'm gonna look it up right now because it's gonna bug me.
I'm like, this is my favorite movie. Who's that guy?
I know. But he's
kind of irrelevant.
He's not like that important of a character.
He's really not. Like such
a my bad.
Sorry. Okay, Frank.
That's what Frank.
Okay, Frank.
Yes.
So yeah, George is the shopkeeper guy. Frank is the okay.
Yeah.
So those are the stars. It's 119 minutes long, which is longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Because I usually don't like watching longer movies over and over again, but this one slipped through.
It's just very sweet, and it is slow moving, but not in a bad way. So for it to be slow moving, but also be under 120 minutes, that's great.
Budget was $65 million. So one Shrek budget.
Okay, loves it.
Boxed $250 million.
Bam, bam, bam.
So big hit.
Holy smokes.
On Rotten Tomatoes, it only has a 70% critic score.
Dumb.
And audience score is 73. So only slightly higher. Robert Ebert loved it. TBH.
Yeah.
He only gave it 3 stars, which we know is like still high for him.
Very high for him.
But his like review was so glowing.
Aww.
Like, he's just like, they're so fun to watch. You can watch them do anything. They're so great. This movie's really smart. And so I was like, oh, he loves it.
Then rate it higher, Roger Ebert. Yeah. What the hell?
I know.
He's probably
like, are you like
rom-com.
too shy? Exactly. He did refer to sex in the review as the old rumpy pumpy.
What?
Which I found to be horrifying.
Rumpy pumpy?
He says something to the effect of like, you know, you're just waiting for Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks to fall in love so they could do the old rumpy pumpy.
Horny like, bastard.
And I'm like, this is not a horny movie, so it's very odd that he like went there.
Dude, rumpy humpy. If you
rumpy
break
pumpy.
Rumpy pumpy. If you break that down, that means fucking anal babes. That means fucking anal, babes. That's what he's waiting for this whole time, is them to do
He's
fucking
like,
anal.
baby. Yeah,
He's like,
no.
you got mail, more like you got my dick in your ass, baby. Fucking Roger Ebert, dog.
Yeah, I thought that was really like, whoa, bro, rumpy pumpy.
That's
like, tone it
disgusting.
down.
That sounds like a fucking like cartoon character, like a horny cartoon character. Rumpy
Old
pumpy.
Ugh.
Like
Yeah.
Humpty Dumpty, dude. That's Humpty Dumpty's fucking
Sus ass brother.
sus ass.
Mm-hmm.
Pumpy. I'm not gonna ever stop thinking about this.
Yeah, it was weird, and I felt like out of character for him. So
It is.
maybe he was just horny watching this movie. I don't know.
Or maybe like his son just went in and like deleted like one of the
just the best senior prank.
Amazing.
Another thing he said that I thought was weird is so in the movie, and I think in real life, the "you've got mail" sound is like fun and exciting, and you want to hear it and you like hearing it.
Yeah.
Roger Ebert disagrees. He's like, the hated "you've got mail" sound, and then he put in parentheses, "I get it. Why don't you stick it up your modem?"
What?
I was like, why the
What?
anger and stick it up your modem? "You've got mail." It
Bro.
doesn't
You're supposed to be a
make
good
any
writer.
sense.
The
It
fact
was
that you
weird.
Stick it up your modem.
This whole review was kind of weird.
It's very anal-y. Like
Yeah.
it's very sexual. Stick it
yeah,
up
he was on one when he wrote this review.
modem.
For sure. But then the rest of the review was like, they're great. And I was like, what?
Are they? Because it doesn't sound like you're into it. Except he's literally waiting for it to become a porn.
Apparently. It was weird.
That's
But
so
he does love it. You
unlike
could
him.
just tell. You could just tell he loves this movie.
Yeah.
And he wanted to give it more, but I think he like felt embarrassed.
He was pissed that it didn't have any like
Rumpy puppy.
rumpy pumpy and had a big fall. And
Yeah.
then he landed on 3 stars. Got him.
Mm-hmm. Got him. Nailed him. See, that's corporate bullshit.
True. It's not even corporate bullshit. It's corporate dog shit today.
Corporate
Because
dog
fucking
shit.
Roger Ebert, dude.
I love how much you hate him. It's like, I always think he's kind of endearing, and you always
No.
spend these seconds being like, fuck
I'm
him.
never on his side, like almost ever. And when it's because he has that energy of someone who's like a curmudgeon, right? Which can be very endearing at some points. But I feel like with those people, they always are my enemy. Because actually, maybe it's like, okay, I'm like breaking things down too much.
Let's break
right now.
it down. Therapy sesh.
I think it's because people like that have always hated me and like looked down on me a lot. And so I'm almost using my hate as like a defense mechanism. Because I'm like, he would hate me.
Mm-hmm. So fuck you.
So fuck you, Roger Ebert. Fucking rumpty dumpty ass. Bitch.
I think he'd like you.
You're so sweet. You're so wrong. You think that about everybody. And hella people hate my fucking guts, baby.
To quote Parker, no, she doesn't say this. The other shopkeeper says, "Not possible," when someone suggests that he thought Meg Ryan was ugly. And so to the possibility of Roger Ebert not liking you, I say, not possible.
That's so sweet. You're the best. And I
But
love you.
overall, how'd you like it? What'd you think? Did it live up to your expectations?
Oh yeah, it was better than I even thought it was going to be. And I was expecting it to be really cute. But first of all, I love Tom Hanks and I love
Yes.
Meg Ryan.
Yes.
And them together make so much fucking sense in every way. I love the soundtrack.
The soundtrack, thank you. I think that's
Insanity.
part of it. Like old school doo-wop, fun, nostalgic music. The Cranberries?
And
Are you kidding?
I literally wrote the Cranberries.
That whole scene is like a work of art in and of itself. You could slice that scene out, piece of art.
I know. And like there's also a lot of covers, and also the last song that they chose for like the big end. I'm like, are you fucking
Oh yeah, I'm always like,
over the rainbow, dude?
and
like
like a jazzy, soulful cover.
it's so
I'm
beautiful.
surprised it doesn't get played more. Do you know who does that version?
No, I've never heard that version. I've
'Cause
heard
I feel like
many
people
versions.
do like the ukulele version a lot, or like the female lady that I forget what her name is. But this one, I feel like I only really have heard in this movie, but it's so beautiful.
Yeah, me too. And they also did some like Bliss Splash. I was taking a bath. And then there was another song. I think it's called Smoke Rings, and I heard a different version of it. It's the one that's like dreams that you.
Oh yeah, such a pretty song.
The version of that I know is actually like multiple people singing it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it is called or is it called Dream? I don't know. But anyways, beautiful song. Like, and they had covers, but they also had like OG songs that are just like it's a perfect soundtrack.
And I also like that the characters sing in the movie.
Yeah.
Like around Christmas time, like Meg Ryan and her crew is like singing songs. And then Tom Hanks' crew, like the little girl who, did you recognize her?
I know I've seen her before, but I don't know what she's from.
So she's the star of the DCOM, the best Christmas present.
Best Christmas present.
Ultimate Christmas present.
The ultimate Christmas
Is
present.
that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah, so she's the like
her
cute
and Brenda
blonde.
Song, right?
Yes. That's her. I thought it was her, and then I looked it up, and I was like, yes.
I knew that I was like, I've seen her before. Where have I seen her? And that makes so much sense.
She does like the cutest rendition of Tomorrow, and everyone's like supporting her and playing piano, and it's so cute.
And the song that Meg Ryan and her crew sings, I was like, what the fuck is this song? I want to do a cover of this.
The only reason I know that song is that I watched this insanely annoying video all the time when I was little called We Sing in Sillyville. Which is like unhinged.
That sounds like me.
And I found it on YouTube and I was like, dear God, my parents are saints for letting us watch this all the time. Also, Shay is picking up her piece of paper with her toes, and I wish you all could see it.
It's like the slowest fail that I've ever done.
But you got
if I was Stacy, I'd be able to do it.
You're holding it in your hands. Success.
I have tiny little baby feet and hands, and so I'm surprised I was even able to do it. That's me drinking the milk because I said I sucked the teat earlier. Anyway,
no, that's the only reason I know that song. And yeah, if you all want like a fever dream, just look up We Sing in Sillyville. It's nuts.
Okay, there's another. Okay, I wish I was able to look this up. It was before the Goofy movie. Okay, it's on the VH.
I know exactly what you're gonna say. It's a jungle song.
Yeah, it's
doctor. It's like a voodoo doctor.
Doctor.
How does it go?
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry.
Doctor something's medicine.
Yeah, okay. I'm looking this up right now. I don't give a fuck. We're going rogue, but
no, because I too, Shay, have looked this up in the past.
Doctor.
It's gonna be like, give me the news. I got a bad case, but that's not what we want. Doctor something's remedy?
Yeah, Doctor Remedy.
To pick up your
knees as hard as you please and dance away your troubles. Doctors.
Yeah, the video is
Dr.
like...
Loonies?
That sounds probably right.
This is it.
Oh, you found it?
It's by the Parachute Express.
Okay, look up Dr. Loonies, whatever.
Okay, hold on. I'm playing it for y'all.
Oh my gosh. Memories. Yeah, and it's like real people and they're dancing, but then there's like cartoons later. It's a full shroom acid journey.
Doctor, I'm here quick. Oh my God, I'm dead.
So yeah, it's definitely worse than that though.
Oh, it's worse than that?
We Sing in Sillyville. It's like lower budget and more annoying, I'd say.
Whoa.
Yeah. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. She is always ready to rumble. She's at the drop of a hat.
V protective, and she knows what she's doing in these
Better
streets.
not walk down our street or she will tell you to fuck off.
She will tell you to get the fuck out of here. Hope you don't
keep
speak
walking,
dog.
Keep walking.
Keep walking over here.
But I'm really glad you liked it, and I'm glad you picked up on how great the soundtrack is. I knew you would, but it's like, I think that's a big part of it for me is the soundtrack.
I think the cast was perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, their chemistry is amazing.
Yeah.
The portrayal of New York is like so romantic.
Yeah.
And it's like in the 90s, like, I feel like the portrayals of New York were still kind of rough. But this was like very much love letter to New York City. Mm-hmm. And like even they kind of poke fun at like everyone's rude and mean, but they love it. Yeah.
And I really like, they have some New York staples in there, which is great, but they don't put it on too heavy. Like they're not like, oh, let's go to the Statue of Liberty.
Right.
Let's like do, it's real. It's like real.
Like real New York.
Yeah.
Village life.
Yeah.
Independent bookstore is a huge part of it if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's fucking great. And also there's a lot of smaller characters in this movie that are huge stars now. Like
Steve Zahn.
What'd you say?
Steve Zahn.
Yes. But also Sarah Ramirez. They are an actor that was in let's think. What's that doctor show that everyone's obsessed with?
ER.
Not ER.
Grey's Anatomy.
They're in Grey's Anatomy. They're non-binary now. And they're also in the new rendition of Sex and the City and Just Like That.
Okay, I don't think I've seen any of these things.
Okay, well, they play a big character.
Ah, good for them.
And so I'm just like, and they're like famous babes. So it's pretty crazy to have seen them.
What character is it in You've Got Mail?
They are the cashier at Zabar's. That's like, we don't take credit cards.
Oh my gosh.
That's
that's
them.
such a good scene.
And then in the Fox books, there's someone helping a customer with a book recommendation, and he's just like, I don't know, and Meg Ryan like chimes in.
Yeah, and she knows everything, which is such a cute scene.
It's so
Roger
cute.
Ebert loved that scene.
Oh,
that's
yeah?
what he ended his review on.
Oh yeah,
He was like, it doesn't get any better than this.
oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
See, when he's sweet. Otherwise I'm just like, Ebert. But anyway, yeah, the dude working at Fox Books, I think he's in one of the Joker movies, and also he's a lead in the Mindy Project with Mindy Kaling.
Wow.
So,
who knew?
I'm telling you. And he's handsome.
And that's also set in New York, right? The Mindy Project?
Yeah.
Wow. New York bitches getting
York.
it done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Sarah is also in
New
York and Just Like That. Very New York heavy peeps.
I hear Kim Cattrall's going to be popping into Just Like That for
I
a
wasn't
bit.
going to bring it up. I have a lot of theories about this. I know it's going to be a phone call, but I do think this is almost like her getting her foot in the door, and testing out the waters.
Yeah, seeing how it goes.
Which, valid. Like, she didn't have to act with any of the other actors in the show. She was just kind of like her own lone wolf. She had an OG stylist from only Sex and the City, not in Just Like That, come back to style her.
Wow.
She wore all like Mugler. Like, I could tell she was like calling all the shots, and that's what she was comfortable with, which is very Samantha. P.S.
Yes, right.
So I hope, I mean, this is a total
Life imitates art.
God, I hope that she comes back, because she's so iconic and I'm obsessed with her. But anyway.
I just saw her in the movie with Robert De Niro about my father. I saw that with my mom and my aunt.
Oh, you saw
very
it?
Cute.
Is
Very
it so
cute.
good?
It was very cute. Will I ever watch it again? Probably not. But it was like a fun movie to go watch with girlfriends.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it's good.
I want to see it just because I'm in love with Robert De Niro.
And he shines in it. He's great.
He's so beautiful.
But that movie introduced something that I didn't know was a thing. And they coded it like it was a stereotype for Italian men. And I just don't know if it's like what it's based on. But the idea that men spray cologne on themselves before they go to bed. I've never heard or seen of this. Do you do that?
As someone who dated an Italian man for over 3 years, I can attest that that is true.
Wow. Okay. What is the reasoning?
I don't.
I'm just like, you're going to bed. Who cares?
I think, I mean, not to put a bad light on him or anything like that, but I do think it is kind of like a vanity thing. Like,
in what way?
I just think a lot of like.
Oh no!
No, just
let's not piss off Italian hive.
No, and listen. I love my Italian baddies. Okay, this isn't anything bad, but I am gonna make a cute generalization and say that I feel like Italian people that I know, American Italian people especially, like really take care of themselves, and they're about like my ex used to shower at least 3 times a day.
Whoa.
He got manicures, he got pedicures, he went to the barber like every blah weeks. He made sure to like dress to the nines all the time. Always had like the good chains, the good watches, this and that. And I feel like it's just a huge part of their culture to look presentable and be presentable all the time.
It's like you're going to sleep. No one's going to see you. No one's going to smell you.
Presentable all the time.
Wow.
Like he would shave his body. For what reason? I don't know.
That's true. You and I are like, we will shave if absolutely necessary.
Yeah, like I guess. Like,
I'm not gonna do it for fun necessarily.
Right. But like there were just things like he was definitely more effeminate than I ever was. And he was also very masculine, but like I don't know, he like really, really took care of himself. And like it was a big vanity thing, but I'm not saying that, you know, as an insult. I mean, like he deeply just wanted to be seen as someone that like took care of himself. And I think a lot of the Italian men that I know are like that for whatever reason. I mean, it's beautiful.
Well, and I imagine once you start it, the scent association probably becomes so strong that then you probably like can't sleep unless you smell cologne.
You know what?
That would be a hard habit to break once you get into it.
It's like me with weed or incense.
I've never seen anybody put on perfume or cologne before bed. Lotion, sure, but not like full perfume before bed.
No, but he did.
And I guess it kind of is like a little stunt. Like, I'm so wealthy.
Yeah.
I can afford to spray myself with this, expensive cologne or perfume, even if no one else is going to smell it.
Maybe it is like an
Lux
aroma
baby
therapy.
Yeah.
It's like me with incense or me with like.
Yeah, we got a
Santo
candle burning right now.
Yeah. Like maybe it is like a thing where they're just like, I just want to. I don't know. I don't know any other men that are like that other than the Italian man that I went to bed with.
Okay. Well, sorry for that tangent, everybody, but I thought it was very fascinating, and I'm glad we got to explore that.
If you're new here, we're a very tangent-heavy pod, baby.
And tangerine heavy. We love those too.
We do.
And Shay has a song called Tangerine.
That's
Go listen to it.
No! You should have heard how hard Stacy went. I'm sorry. I'm going to go on another tangent. I had a show while she was on her honeymoon. It was my first show, and she couldn't go, and she was
bummed,
devastated to the point where she was like, "What's your little brother's number?" Because because you wanted to make sure that he.
Yeah, I wanted to have multiple avenues for live streaming in case like one fell through. I was like, you could FaceTime me, like whatever it takes.
You're so amazing.
I'm beaming into this shit.
I love my wife, so I made sure to live stream it. You guys.
By the way,
can
Shay's
check it
wearing
out.
a shirt that says "I love my wife."
Right, very
now.
true. I wrote it.
Head on over to her profile for some hot pics in it.
Yeah, I will definitely be posting this shit. But I wrote "I love my wife" on a white tank top in the mirror, and luckily it doesn't look like too dog shit. But Stacy was like, "It kind of looks like the Chick-fil-A font," which I could definitely see.
Or the Drake album font.
Or the Drake album. Which one is that?
If you're reading this, it's too late.
Yeah, it definitely looks basically exactly like that. It
Maybe
was an
he wrote it in
artistic
the mirror.
choice. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A / Drake. Who knew they were in cahoots?
So in cahoots.
But anyway, getting back to it.
Okay, back to the nostalgia of it all. So
God,
you have like this one piece of like New York, beautiful, romantic, and then you have this now newly nostalgic piece of AOL. And I want to get back to the chat rooms because Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks at the beginning of the film are dating other people.
Yeah.
Which you think would be the central drama of the film, but not in this film.
No.
In a lesser film, it would be all about that, sneaking around,
So
the
true.
partners. This film is like, it kind of just glosses over it and resolves it later in the film. Very chill, which I love.
Like the most chill.
Yes. But the reason they meet each other online is they're both in this chat room for books. Like very wholesome.
Which is that's so
But
sweet.
let me tell you, that was not my experience of AOL chat rooms.
Ooh, tell us.
They were just horrible cesspools of people being like, want a cyber, which meant cyber sex.
Right, which is like the lamest shit I've ever heard in my
And
life.
you'd be like ASL, 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 which was age, sex, location.
And not American Sign
Highly
Language.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Just tell a stranger over the internet your name, age, sex, and location.
Yeah, you can
Kidnap Central.
straight the fuck up. Like that time was really scary for
People
shit like
did
that.
know not to use their like real names most of the time.
But a child wouldn't know.
Yeah, and it's like, oh my god, it was so unregulated and crazy. It's probably what I imagine this truth social bullshit is.
What's that?
That's like Trump saying that's not moderated.
Oh.
But everyone says it's like chaotic, people preying on each other, like racist, sexist, homophobic, like everything devolves into like a white supremacist Nazi rant. And that was the early internet days.
Fucking yanks. Especially these really specific niche chat rooms. Because she said, like, I went into a 30 plus chat room.
And was it 30 plus in New York too, or was it just 30 plus?
I don't
remember. But yeah, and it's like 30 plus. We started talking about books, and then they like start this little online romance,
like friendship. But it was kind of like there was a whisper of like, this is a really deep connection.
Yeah.
Which I so attest with PS, like on a current basis. Because you guys, if you don't know fucking anything about me, dude, I basically, and I don't actually refuse, but like for some reason I'm just so prone to meeting people who live at least like a few hundred miles away at the absolute least. My last partner / boyfriend lived in fucking Australia,
About
dude.
as far away as you could be.
Over 8,000 miles away. Like that is, and we dated for 2 years. So come at me, bro. Like I totally get it. There's just
Love
something
virtual relationship.
There's something comforting about having my own space, but also at the touch of a phone, you have access to somebody.
Well, I think this is what's behind so I work in the criminal legal system, and a lot of people are like, I don't get these women who write prisoners, like they're all fucking losers. And I'm like, I totally get it.
Yeah.
You can have this like bond, but like you have your own space, like you were saying, like it's totally on your own terms.
1,000.
Like you could just stop writing, and what are they gonna do?
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Show up at your fucking house? They don't know where you live, baby.
Controllable relationship, which I think is appealing to a lot of women.
Yeah. It does feel like safe, and also it's a super like queer thing as well. Like it's it's like a joke in the queer community, like, oh, how far do you have to drive to go see your and I feel like almost everyone I've ever talked to or like been interested in, like for the most part, like the farthest or the closest that they lived was literally like in California, which is only like 300 miles away, so I'm just saying it's like I totally get it. And I absolutely get the appeal of like meeting someone online and feeling like, oh.
And there's like that thrill of like, you don't know. Are they going to write you back? When are they going to write you back? What are they going to say?
Yeah.
Like, and in real life, you just don't get that tension. Like, it's very different.
Mm-hmm. And in fact, like for a few years, speaking of that, I don't remember what the site was called, but there was a website I used to go on. And it was basically about people. God, I wish I remember what it was called. Anyways, it was like a site that you would go on. And when you first go on, you can either choose to listen or rant. So if you so I always chose listen. And it's like people, you click listen and then they're like, okay, connecting you with someone. It's someone random. You both just have like, basically like AOL, like, yeah, like a chat room, whatever. And if you are the listener, this person is like basically ranting about something. Like, they're upset about something. They're not in a good place. They're depressed. They're like not in a good place. And you just listen. They just need someone to listen to, or vice versa. If you wanted to talk to someone, which genuinely I never chose that. But I just felt like I just want to make people feel less alone. Or like, I don't know why I was doing that. But anyways, there was something very like sweet about that.
And they were usually like sweet. It wasn't like creepy.
Yeah, they were always, for the most part, I
could see people going on there to like terrorize other people.
Yeah, but you know what? I think they were pretty good about weeding those people out.
Because
you can like report people.
Ah, okay.
And then they're like cut off.
Gotcha.
But for the most part,
remember chat roulette?
Oh, do I remember?
Horrible.
Dude, I showed my tits to so many fucking people on that shit.
That was the best thing to happen to chat roulette.
Honestly,
everything else was horrible.
Yeah, I met a few peeps on chat roulette, like homies.
My God, I would never.
Which is like I'm telling you, there's something about me meeting people that
maybe
don't
you have like
live.
a online vulnerability kink.
Maybe, but it's not like necessarily sexual for me. It's just like I just
Fills
like
up
it.
the soul.
Yeah, it does. I'm like, oh my, maybe it's like my way of like connect. I'm like, I don't know what it is, but it's fun. Chat roulette, me and Joji specifically,
just
we would go ham on chat roulette together, separately. Like it's a.
I was always like, turn this shit off. I don't need to see another
like,
guy jerking
this.
off.
And I'm like, like getting ready for it. But yeah, I've always liked like anonymous connections like that, although I am like a super romantic, so I would like romanticize hardcore and be like, this could be the love of my life. I was basically trying to have my own you've got mail moment.
Well, and it is easier when like you see less of the person, because then your imagination can fill in all those gaps.
Yes.
And that's kind of a cute scene with Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. So the plot is, they meet, they don't know each other, and then Tom Hanks meets Meg Ryan in real life, but they don't know about each other. And then Tom Hanks opens a bookstore that's gonna shut down Meg Ryan's bookstore because it is a fact of capitalism. And I'm glad the movie didn't try to like pull off some like gymnastics where like she keeps the store. It's like, no,
this
store
happens.
would go out of business 100% because this mega superstore will steal all the customers. Like, it's a fact.
And I like that they didn't make it out to be like, no, but he's a good guy for this. It's like it mentioned heavily that like he's like, yeah, and I pretty much shut down your business. Sorry. Like, at least that's said, and it's not like, but I'm a good guy.
Well, and he tries to be like, it's not personal, it's business.
True, yeah.
And then she has an amazing speech about like how what's wrong with being personal. If
Yeah.
anything's anything, it might as well start with being personal.
Yeah.
And he's just like, you're right. Like he has nothing to say.
Yeah, and I really like in that speech she says, okay, well maybe it's not personal for you, but it's very personal for me, and it's very personal for a lot of other people.
So like you don't get to just say that and walk away.
Yeah, I'm like,
and he's like, wah, wah, wah.
facts,
Yeah.
babes. So smart.
But anywho, why did I start doing this?
we're talking about capitalism, so we got
the like imagination filling in the gaps.
yeah.
Okay. So then they decide to meet, but Tom Hanks sees Meg Ryan before she sees him. So he figures out who she is in real life, and she does not know.
Yep.
And he is a huge dick about it. I hate the scene. It's so like cringy because he's just such a dick to her. But he's like, oh, are you waiting for somebody? It looks like he's not here. And I'm just like, you're so rude.
I hate that he knew and he didn't say anything. It's so mean.
It's so mean. But then she goes, the man who's coming today is nothing like you. The man is coming today. And she like lists all these attributes, and it's like the irony, like it is him. But since you don't know him, your mind can just like tell you all these things when it's like he's literally right in front of you being a dick. And that is one interesting aspect of online is like you have a lot more control of how you portray yourself.
For sure. And that's like, that actually is maybe the biggest downfall of all the situation, not to make it about myself, but like all the situations I've been in with people online, which, you know, there's been a handful where I've met people online, whatever. It's so easy to pull off a facade on a different level.
Right. And just because, you are only getting the output that they give you.
Yeah, because they're in full control and they are in control of their narrative, like we all are. But some people are able to just like fake a whole personality, and then you're just like, oh shit. Like it really does. It is sus.
Or in Tom Hanks' case, it's not even like faking that personality,
True.
but just like only showing one side of his personality.
Right.
And it's like so true that people contain multitudes, and it's like he is able to be his best self online, but then his capitalism evil job in real life is ruining people's lives.
Right.
It's like those things can exist, and people don't like that. And they
Yeah.
want people who do horrible things to be really rude or nasty all the time, and it's like, nah.
Yeah.
People doing atrocities on a mass level can be perfectly nice.
Yes.
And vice versa.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like I have, not to get too personal, but I feel like I have that struggle a lot with some members of my family who are not always politically aligned with me. And I think like, if I met you on the street based just on your beliefs in this way, I'd be like, fuck you. You're garbage.
Like big yikes.
But because I know them and I know their hearts and I know like who they really are to their core, it's like, it's so interesting, right? To be like, but you're so fucking kind and you're such a sweetie pie. Like, how are you like this in this regard? Like, you know?
Yeah. So like Tom Hanks is both an amazing, caring, observational, sweet person. And then he is also, though, ruining people's lives.
Literally shutting down fucking businesses for his own gain. And he already has.
And they're both there.
Yeah.
Which she finds out later, and it's like, but I do like, so they don't just like have a meet and then she's like, oh, like it's great. Like since Tom Hanks knows, he starts like crafting this little meet cute and like getting to know her more in real life, so that by the time he does reveal that it's him, she says, I was hoping it was you the whole time.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really nice that he like put in the effort to be like, I'm gonna actually get to know you before I let you know that I'm this online guy.
I do think there's a part of me that was like, damn, if I was in her position and I found out, I'd be like, you're manipulating me, right? But it's done in such a way that it seems so innocent and so,
well, I
like,
think
charming.
it's like it just shows a lot of care on his part, like which can be seen as manipulative. Like he is putting a lot of like work into like maintaining the charade, but it is also like kind of cute.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It's like on one hand, I'm like, you're using excerpts from what she's told you privately as the guy online, bringing them up in real life, and she doesn't know that. So he's just being like, oh, like Pride and Prejudice.
But it is also weird because it's like it's not it's like it is, but it's also not, because it is him. Like she did tell him that stuff.
I know, but she doesn't know that she told him. That's the part.
But she doesn't know
like,
who she's telling it to.
I know, but he knows. Like, it sucks that he knows and he doesn't tell her. And I get why he doesn't. I get both sides. I really do. Like, there's a part of me that was like, if this happened to me, I would be kind of creeped out if he was going on for like weeks being like, we're for homies, but like he knew the whole time.
Well, yeah, it's not clear like what the timeline is. I thought this all happened in like a couple weeks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know, because it's like fall into the winter and then into maybe spring.
Maybe.
So maybe like a handful of months or
fuzzy
something.
on the timeline.
I know it doesn't really say, but yeah, I mean, I feel like the idea of it is creepy, but the way he pulls it off is very endearing and very sweet.
Well, I think it's like because too they have so much chemistry and love that it's like maybe he just knew like she will forgive me, or like she will whatever, or if she doesn't, then we're fucked. And I'm like, well, that'll be it. You know?
And I get the fear too of like, he's like, I don't want to tell her that it's me, because she has this idea of who I am that's not entirely true. Like she thinks I'm a piece of shit and I'm not, and I just want to prove to her that I'm not. Like I'm genuinely not a fucking dick.
Or I wonder if they had been hanging out more and it wasn't going well, if he would like maybe, I don't know, not tell her and just like ghost her. Like who knows?
Yeah. And I do think that's why he kind of did tell her right before she was supposed to meet the online guy.
Yeah, there's like this scene where he's like, I love you, before she's supposed to meet online guy. And she doesn't really like, she kind of just like is like, this is a lot and I'm not acknowledging it.
Yeah, she's like, I have to go.
So he doesn't really know how she's going to react when he reveals himself. And then she's like, oh my God, I love you. I was hoping it was you. And you're like, okay, whew.
I know, you get so relieved because you don't know. I mean, you're hoping. And his dog, Brinkley. Brinkley, right? Mm-hmm. So cute.
A little golden retriever baby. It's so sweet.
R.I.P. Sandy, honestly.
Yes, we had a golden retriever in my family named Sandy.
She's as sweet as candy. I miss her. She's the sweetie pie. But yeah, no, I truly did love the movie, and it's definitely one it's a comfort watch for sure. I can see why you feel that way.
Yeah, just put on a soundtrack too if you don't have the time.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Okay, one line that stuck out to me in this movie that I had never noticed before is Tom Hanks's relationship in the beginning is to this like kind of nuts publicist who's like really annoying, and you're like, oh, this lady sucks.
God.
And their breakup is like very chill and you don't really see it, but they break up because she's like a total bitch in an elevator in like a really funny way. But he's like, yikes, I gotta get away from this girl. But then they break up and you like, and it seems amicable because she's like, oh, I might hire Meg Ryan's character. Like it seems like they're kind of still in contact and like everything's fine. But at the very beginning when they're still together, she wants Tom Hanks to go to this party where he will run into Meg Ryan. And he's like, oh, I don't want to go. And he goes, can't I just donate to like free Albanian writers or something? And I was like, whoa, because Europe is very racist against Albanians, which I found out on this trip to Greece. And I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. Like, I knew Stavi baby from Stavi's World. Producer was Albanian.
Right. Yes.
And like he had made like jokes about like Albanians being shit on, but I didn't realize like how extreme it was.
Yeah, until you were over there.
Yeah. And we were watching like the BBC, and this like official from the British government was like, yeah, we're sending all the Albanian prisoners back to Albania because Albanians are more criminal and we don't want them here.
What the fuck?
I was like, whoa.
That is not something that we as Americans would necessarily just like know.
Yeah.
I
was like wow, so everyone hates Albanians there? Yeah. And I'm just, what? And like drivers would make comments, and like, it was just, everyone's making weird comments about Albanians. I was like, what is with the anti-Albanian sentiment?
That is so odd.
Super weird. So when he said free Albanian writers, I was like, yeah.
You're like, aha.
And then it made me wonder, how long has this been going on?
And he would know because he's married to a Greek woman and he's an honorary Greek citizen. Oh my God,
you're right. One of our drivers pulled up a video of Tom Hanks talking about Greece while he was driving, which was a little scary. But he's like, you know him? And I was like, of course I know him.
He's fucking Tom Hanks.
And yeah, he was like, I love Greece and all this stuff. It's very cute.
Yeah, he loves Greece and he loves Greek food. And
which is why he produced My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
His wife, right? Or they
both did.
God, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I did know that.
But I think he like was the one who was like, let's fucking do this.
I'm sure. Because it's such a good fucking story. And it seems like something he would be involved in. It's like so full of heart. And I think that's like the baseline of his whole situation.
Side note, have you seen Joe versus the Volcano?
No.
One of his early movies. I had never seen it. Watch it.
Wait, you told me about this.
I probably talked about it on this podcast. Everyone should watch it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And you said it was like older and like most people don't know about it.
Yeah, it's in the 80s and it was really weird and like avant-garde and kind of art house.
Ooh.
It's good.
We should have a little watch party, you and I. I would love to. But yeah, no, speaking of Greece, I want to eat Greek food so fucking bad.
Let's do it.
He was talking about, is it salamalata or something? It's like, he said it's like the caviar of Greece.
Oh, I don't know.
But I don't think it's actual caviar, but it's like, I need to look this up because I don't know what it is. But he eats, there's this interview that he's on, and I feel like I talk about the show all the time. I don't know if I have on our show, but like, it's called, I don't even remember what it's called right now, but
wait, inside the actor's studio?
No.
Oh, okay.
But love it. I have mentioned that, but we talked about it on the last podcast. I was talking about his interview where he was talking about like his last meal.
Mm-hmm.
And he ate salamalata or whatever it's called. And I was dogging that shit down. I was like, I need that. I want that. So anyways, I'm hungry. I'm like salivating right now.
Yeah, it sounds fucking warm.
Okay, but anyway.
I have a note. I've never seen Sleepless in Seattle, and I don't even care. I don't. It's like, I don't know how it can get much better than this.
It's starring both of them again, right?
But it's like, I don't like Seattle that much.
Yeah, Stacy and I were kind of Seattle. Well, I do like that. I like that state a lot, but I know what you mean.
So it wasn't for me.
It's like, I love the weather and the foliage is like I could drink that shit.
I like Tacoma more.
Tacoma.
Tacoma was really cool.
I liked how like small it was. It was like a smaller. I like that too. I fucking love Birdie, dude.
Oh, Birdie is a fucking icon.
I am obsessed.
Like the way you meet her too is like, so the girls are chatting about how Meg Ryan met this new guy online, and Birdie, the older woman, comes in and she goes, "What are you guys talking about?" And the one girl goes, "Cyber sex," and she goes, "I tried to have cyber sex once, but I kept getting a busy signal."
I know.
It's like, hello, Birdie.
And if you guys know Married with Children, I think that's the show. Married with Children. Is that the show? Anyways, she was starring in that in like the early 80s, maybe. I don't know. It's an older show with Archie Bunker.
Yeah, she played Edith, right?
Yeah, Edith. Those were the days. And I just adore her. So it's that actress. And oh my God, she's so good in this. You just like want to be around her. You just
she lives in this dope place with like this beautiful art on the wall. There's this joke about how she may have been in love with Franco, the dictator of Spain. Like, it's just so good.
He's so like, good. It must be Franco. There's no other person. They must have met in the 60s.
She's like so mad. She's like, "That's my friend." And he's like, "I'm sorry, she's your friend, but she dated a dictator."
She's crazy. And she's like, "No, she's not." Oh, love them.
And it's like Frank too, like he's Meg Ryan's partner, and they break up so amicably.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy that I had that to watch as a kid.
Yeah.
To be like, oh, people can just break up and it's not the fucking most dramatic thing in the goddamn world like most movies make it out to be.
Totally. Which sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. My first breakup ever with Matt Phillips, shouts out. He was not my first boyfriend, but my second boyfriend in high school. Anyways, doesn't really matter. Point is, that's basically how we broke up, and it was at the movies.
Wow.
And I had never seen this movie, so it's like very odd. We like went to the movies, and I like looked over at him, and I could just like, I was like, "You don't like me, do you?" And he's just like, "I love you as my friend." And I was like, "I love you as my friend. I don't like you either like that." And he's like, "Are we breaking up?" And I was like
exactly like you got mail.
And dude, like, we broke up. We were still homies for Valentine's Day. He still got me a gift because he's just a sweetie pie. But we were like besties, dude. And like, that's how it can be.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have to be this
Frank's pretentious and like annoying, but it's like also endearing. And he does try to help Meg Ryan keep her business. Like he really does.
And he cares so much about it. He's just like, fuck these fucking giant corporations. Da, 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 da.
And even the scene where he's like kind of like flirting with the news reporter is really cute because she's like, "Frank, you're flirting with her." And he's like, "No." And she's like,
"She's coming on to you." Yeah. She's sweating. She's touching herself. That was very, very
she's just
cute.
like, "Oh, Frank." Like, it's so cute.
And he's like, "No, she's not. No, that's just how TV people are." Yeah, that was very sweet.
So cute.
And I also loved the moment with Tom Hanks and his girlfriend in the elevator, because I've had aha moments like that too, where it was like the moment where he's like telling his story and she interrupts him to talk about some like, "Where are my Tic Tacs?" like freaking out. And he's just like, "Fucking hell." And she's like, "What?" And like the light sometimes just goes on and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Like time slows down and you're like, they don't give a fuck about anything I'm saying. That's crazy. And those moments in life are really important. I love that they showcase that because I was like, dude, I have been there. That shit is so sick.
Yeah, I get like I feel like other rom-coms like it's always like a big thing, like they're cheating on you or like and it's like no, like these aren't villains.
Yeah,
they're just like it's the time has come.
Totally, time has come, and also you guys just don't mesh, and that's okay. Like sometimes that's just how it is.
Some moments that like make me laugh out loud is so Tom Hanks's family situation is so wild. Like I can't tell if they're joking or not about like his aunt. It's just weird. It's weird. But he's like, you find out he comes from this mogul of giant bookstore owners. So his dad is like a millionaire, his grandpa's a millionaire, and so they're all like chatting up about how they're gonna open this bookstore and like put everyone out of business. And they're just like ha ha ha. But the dad at one point, well, Tom Hanks points out, he's like, yeah, these like people are gonna fucking want to kill us. And the dad's like, these left-wing liberal nuts. It's like ranting. And Tom Hanks goes, readers? They're called readers, Dad. And the dad goes, don't do that. Don't romanticize them.
Don't romanticize them.
It always makes me laugh.
Yeah,
the other part that makes me laugh out loud is Crazy Nanny Maureen.
Bruh.
The Irish lady. She goes, never marry a man who lies.
And you're just like,
just
that's
like,
a
okay.
good rule. He's just like, what the fuck? And I love that she and the nanny run off together.
Yes. Nanny Maureen goes
early
off with the
queer representation. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But she's
Happy
also
Pride.
creepy.
Yeah, no, so funny. Yeah, she's like hitting on Tom Hanks. It's not good.
It's weird. But anyway,
I have another note that so there's one scene where Kathleen is like, you know, I think about my work and my job and if it matters, and she's just like kind of having an existential moment. And I was like, you know what, today they'd be like, you have imposter syndrome, go to a seminar. And it's like, no, like she's having an existential crisis.
yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Stacy doesn't like the term imposter syndrome.
I got a big problem with it. I think it's usually weaponized to make women feel like them not being welcome in certain spaces is actually their fault, and it's a self-esteem problem on them that they need to get over. It's like, no.
That's
if a woman's feeling like she's an imposter in your field, that's your problem.
Yeah.
Like, you're not making her feel welcome. You're not making her feel prepared.
Yeah.
But people are like, oh, sorry, little girl, that you feel like you're an imposter. Like, you just need to get more self-confidence and like be a girl boss and believe in yourself. And it's like, or these assholes can make me feel welcome. How about that?
You know what? You're so right. I never thought about it like that because when I did shrooms recently, I came to this realization that I had imposter syndrome about my music. And when I told Stacey, she's like, imposter syndrome, never feel like that. But like, that makes so much sense.
Yeah, it's like the music industry is not friendly towards women.
Right.
They're not treated as well.
You're so
and they're
right.
all made to feel like imposters.
Especially with people that are like haven't been like educated about music,
or
you know,
aren't
in
nepo
that way.
babies. Hello.
Or what?
Or aren't nepo babies. Half the fucking people in music industry are just related to somebody.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, they feel comfortable. They don't feel like imposters.
Totally. But oh, sorry, my phone is going off. Famous. Okay, wait. Who is this? Random number from New York is calling me.
Oh, I get so many random calls. I just
Creepy.
like, whatever.
It must be Tom Hanks.
I'm like, hi, Daddy.
He's like, I'm sleepless in New York. But anyway,
But I'm just
yeah,
like,
no.
let's look at who's feeling imposter syndrome.
Totally.
It's people who are marginalized. So maybe let's not
Absolutely.
call it a self-esteem problem on them and tell them to get over it. How about we work on that?
You're so right. I never thought about it like that. Leave it to my wife.
I do
what
feel
I'm
like it's
saying?
just a way for like fucking life coaches to make money on these like seminars. Be like, you can overcome imposter, and it's always like, yeah, just like believe in yourself, and it's like, Jesus,
Like, say affirmations in the mirror. Okay. And?
like, yeah, I'm all for that, but let's like acknowledge why this is happening, and it's not my fault.
Totally. You know what? You're so fucking right. You're so right. And I could go on a whole rant about that, but I'm not gonna because
I'm sure it'll come up again.
it will absolutely come up again for sure. But no, that's a fucking beautiful point. I don't remember. Wait, why did we talk about imposter syndrome again?
Oh, just that was one of my notes. Is that when she has like her moment where she's like, you know, I just don't know what I'm doing.
Right. Which is so like valid. We've all had those moments. We're just like, what am I doing right now? Let me see. Oh, I also wrote. Okay, so eventually, spoiler alert, well, we already talked about it, but like her bookstore has to close. It's just like the natural thing that has to happen. And the reason why it meant so much to her was because her mom was the one that opened it up. So it was like her connection to her mom who passed away. And she, you know, the whole store is empty because they had a big blowout sale, whatever. And she's alone in the store by herself and she's about to leave and she looks back and she sees this vision of her and her mom twirling, so like beautiful. Dancing in the store.
It's so beautiful.
It made me cry. So
and
hard.
I love that they showed like, yeah, this is the pain that he's causing.
Yeah.
Like, this is what happens.
And this is what happens all the fucking time when giant corporations get in. They're like, I'm going to fuck with all these small business owners. Like, bro, come on, dude. But yeah, it was a beautiful moment. It really was. It was so
and
sweet.
the song is like, remember.
I know. The soundtrack. You guys need to look it up. For real. It's so good. It's nuts. And then I wrote, poor men in their yacht wiping their tears with hundreds because so Tom Hanks and his dad both have breakups at the same time. And they're like, where are we going to go? Oh, our fucking yacht. And they're like sad, like having a drink. And like, I'm like, oh, poor
yeah. But I do love a boat. I love a houseboat.
I do too, though.
I would like to live on a boat, I would think.
Dude.
At least part-time. Like all the time would get
you.
Old. A little houseboat on the lake.
I would love that.
That'd be so cute.
We should rent. You can rent those out.
Yeah. I'm too afraid to drive them, I'll be honest.
Huh?
I'm too afraid to drive them.
Yeah.
They're gigantic.
I want to learn to drive them.
Okay. You want to be Capitan?
Yeah. It doesn't. I don't think it costs much to get your boat license. And I don't think it takes much time.
I don't think you need one, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think you need one.
I thought you did. You know what? I'm thinking back in Canada.
Yeah,
you do need one.
In good old America, you just hop in and you can get going.
Yeah, I used to. I
just did a Yosemite Sam shooting in the air dance,
like kind of like Pennywise and Yosemite Sam at the same time. Yeah, because my cousins, when we were literally like 13, had their boating licenses, dude.
Wow.
So
it makes me think of SpongeBob. Trying to get his boating license.
Oh, yeah.
What I learned in boating school is. What I learned in boating school is.
So cute. Love him. We're literally SpongeBob and Patrick, might I say.
You think?
Yeah.
Are you sure we aren't Sandy and some other cool person?
Ooh. Well, I'm definitely not Sandy.
Sandy.
I love her, but I think she's much more energetic than I am, and she's much more like...
She does know martial arts.
Yeah, I was like doing like a karate chop and couldn't come up with a word. Yes, I would say I'm kind of Patrick-esque.
Patrick's cool.
Yeah, he's fucking
lives under a rock.
Smells like a sponge.
Incredible.
Wait, you don't relate to SpongeBob, or who do you relate to the most?
Honestly, I think as adults we all relate to Squidward.
I don't think I'm like Squidward at all.
When he's at work and he's like, no, SpongeBob, you'll get us fired. And then he goes, on second thoughts, keep doing it.
I do love him for that. But he is, again, like curmudgeon who would hate me.
I mean, yeah, he does hate everyone. So that would include you.
I do respect, though, his amount of self-portraits.
Let's say he plays clarinet. He's an artist.
Yeah, I do love, I mean, there's many things I love about him. But I do think he'd hate me.
And let's be honest. Living next to SpongeBob would be a lot.
It would be
that foghorn every day.
That would be annoying as fuck. But
that alone will drive someone to madness.
Do you want to try a Pretty Patty so bad?
Yes. Oh my gosh. And I hope it changes me colors. Like I hope my tongue glows. Like that's seen as a negative in the show. I disagree.
No, I think that's fucking cool. I mean, scary kind of, but
it'll fade.
What's a little discoloration
Violet
of your tongue.
Beauregard looking ass.
And I'm also thinking, I feel like I've brought this up many times in the podcast too. Correct me if I'm wrong, but those fucking Burger King burgers that turned your tongue black or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That marketing worked. I keep bringing this up, but I'm saying.
Why isn't there like a pop-up Krusty Krab?
There was one. Fun fact. Okay, let me explain this to you because I was going to surprise you.
Okay, tell me everything.
Fun fact. In Houston, there was a pop-up Krabby Patty, or what is it called? Krusty Krab. We can look up TikToks about it, and I was excited because I was like, I'm going to bring Stacy there.
Oh, I would die.
When we're there.
Becca would love it too. Becca's SpongeBob
That's
queen.
true. That's true. But I was mostly thinking of you because I know how much you fucking love SpongeBob.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's close to Stacy's birthday when we're going, relatively. But anyway, I was like, oh, I'm going to bring her to Krusty Krab. But it closed. It was only open in like 2021 or some shit.
Well, I will keep my eyes peeled for another one.
Yeah.
I also thought there should be a shop around the corner pop-up store or like an actual shop.
Yeah.
Like a cutie little bookstore.
Yeah. With like coffee.
New York theme.
Cute. The fuck? We need to come up with all. Okay, so I'll do the Krusty Krab.
I'll do shop around the corner.
We're
Which, fun little fact, this plot line is like loosely based on a black and white movie called Shop Around the Corner, where they were like sending letters to each other and they didn't know, but then he finds out. So very similar plot line.
So sweet.
Kind of like not quite a Cyrano de Bergerac, but like, yeah, just classic tales all the time where people don't realize who they're talking to.
I loved that fucking play when I was younger.
I also wanted to go to the cool book party that they like where he's like scraping off the caviar. I was like, this looks so fun.
I know. I was just talking to someone about how we need to throw at some point like an adult prom with like that type of food.
Yummy.
I would love that.
Yummy.
Anyways, that's
Dinner parties in general, I feel like
dude, I love dinner
need
parties.
to happen more.
Holy shit. Well, now we're at the age where we totally can, and
Yeah, I
it's
have a big ass table. I need to have one.
hell yeah. Let's do it. You and me, babes. Even if it's just you and me.
Haha. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Don't threaten me. Yeah, those are basically all the notes I have, honestly. Do you have any more notes?
So many.
Okay,
Can
cool.
we talk about the excitement of IMs?
Oh, yeah.
Like at first I was like, I don't think kids would understand. But I do think they will, because even now it's rare to be in a chat environment where like, you're just talking to each other, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess maybe like Instagram messaging or
Or
Snapchat
DM.
messaging, because you can see if they're online.
Yeah.
But it's like people are online doing all kinds of shit now.
Yeah.
Whereas like when it was IMing, it's like that's what people were doing.
Yeah, it's like
They
I have the
weren't doing anything
intention
else.
of just talking to someone.
Right. Their
yeah.
asses were literally in a chair.
Yeah.
Looking at a computer.
Yeah.
Whereas like now you could be in and out of Instagram chatting and like fucking at work or whatever.
That's true.
You know?
There's a lot more intention. Kind of like, with the phone as well. Like having to fucking call someone's like you are putting or
You had to memorize numbers.
memorizing numbers was a huge dude. I have no idea how I memorized so many fucking numbers when I was a kid. Like memorizing your crush's number, dude, that was a different or calling someone's fucking house and having to talk to their parents and having to go through that whole like social norm that where you're like, hello, Mrs. Blah blah blah. This is blah blah blah. Can I speak with blah blah blah? Like so nuts.
Yeah, we were all like little receptionists.
We were. I never thought about it like that. So true.
And like at any moment, it could be like, get off the phone. Like, I have to go by.
Yeah.
Like your conversation was always under the threat of being cut the fuck off.
Always, dude. Especially at my house where my dad would pick up the other line and be like, beep, beep. Do you remember him doing that?
Yeah.
He would pick up the other phone. So I would be like on a corded phone, and then he would pick up the cordless phone and just start pressing random numbers to get me to come off.
And
Like,
that's the other thing. You never knew like someone could quietly pick up the phone and listen to your whole conversation. Like that shit's nuts.
That happens so many times.
You can't do that now.
Or like the secret three-way.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
As portrayed in Mean Girls. Listen
Dude.
to our podcast episode about it.
Yeah, we have a really good podcast episode about it from last season. But the secret fucking three-way calls, dude. So
Brutal.
nuts.
Brutal.
Oh my god.
My other notes are: I love a houseboat. Already went through that.
Yep.
I love a good sick scene.
Oh yes.
He comforts her while she's sick.
Yes.
And it's very adorable.
In so many movies, there's good and TV shows. There's so many good sick scenes, and he shows like how he brought her flowers. He's so sweet. That's a really sweet moment, actually.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Let me just do one last scan because I wrote a lot.
I'm gonna double check too. Let's see. Oh, I wrote this is at the beginning, but it's Frank that says it. And he goes, "This is end of Western civilization as we know it." Literally talking about solitaire on your fucking computer.
Yes.
Like end of Western civilization
So
because of
dramatic.
fucking solitaire, dog.
Oh, I did say I love that Tom Hanks is giving her the tools to destroy him. Like he doesn't know, but he's like giving her all this advice, and it's like working. And she totally gets under his skin, and he's like, "God damn it!"
Yeah, how he's just like,
"You're
no
doing
mercy.
this." Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Godfather.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, the last note is this song at the end. Are you kidding?
I know. That's like the thing that I noticed. I'm like, oh my God. And especially Stacy loves Wizard of Oz.
Mm-hmm.
So it just makes so much sense that song would end your favorite movie.
It's
so
incredible.
sweet. I have trivia for you,
trivia.
bud.
Yay! I hope I know it. Although, I don't know anyone's name, so this should be interesting.
Okay. Number 1. What did Joe say he would make a bouquet out of for Kathleen?
If I could, I would make you a bouquet of sharpened pencils.
Yeah. Okay. What did Kathleen see on the subway?
Oh, a butterfly?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
also
she's
have a
like,
song.
you got on something. Get off at Bloomingdale's
Yeah.
to buy what a hat, which will be a mistake. Which
Yeah.
most hats are.
Aww.
So cute.
What book has Kathleen read over 200 times?
Pride and Prejudice.
In creds. How does Matt spell dog?
F-O-X.
What garnish does Joe snag? We just talked about it.
Caviar. Because that caviar is a garnish. And you just
He's like,
keep scooping it up. I love it.
That's me. What song does Annabelle sing on Thanksgiving?
Tomorrow.
Yep. And lastly, what was Joe's screen name?
I forget because it's a bunch of numbers.
That's true.
And it's his address, and she calls him out, and he's like, maybe it's his address. And he goes, no, he wouldn't be that stupid or something. And he's just like, no, I don't remember it.
They brought up the number a bunch of times because they're like, this is how many times he's been indicted for da-da-da-da.
How many wives he has.
Yeah. It's NY152.
NY152. Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. 152 insights into my soul.
Yeah, into my soul. That was really
so
sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was the last question. She nailed it 100%.
Woo!
You always get a 100 bites.
Thanks. I didn't even study. No. I'm so glad I got to share this movie with everybody in this birthday month. It is one of my favorites, and I thought I was crazy, but then for a while I was listening to this podcast, very good podcast. It's called Harry Potter and the Sacred Text.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the hosts, Casper ter Kuile, he had teased that he was on another podcast talking about his favorite movie, You've Got Mail. And I was like, yay, there's more of us. And I listened to that episode, and it was very cute.
Aww.
I can't remember what podcast it was, but I'm sure if you just Googled Casper ter Kuile, You've Got Mail, you will find it.
It'll pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Did we want to look up a personality quizzy?
Oh, yeah, I didn't even look.
It's all good. We could.
I wonder if there'll be, I don't know if there'll be one. It's like such a famous movie, but it was pre-personality quiz era.
Maybe it'll be like your Tom Hanks movie or some shit.
Okay.
Oh, you got one?
I found a BuzzFeed one.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Which You've Got Mail character are you?
Dude,
this is fucking perfect.
They got everything in here.
I love it. Oh, wait, it jumped to the bottom of the page.
La, la.
Why? I don't know.
I want to ask you the questions first
Okay.
because it's your fave.
I don't know what's going. Okay. Here you are.
Okay. Which You've Got Mail character are you? Which of these is your favorite romantic comedy? The Shop Around the Corner, the original, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Annie Hall, Groundhog Day, It Happened One Night, or 500 Days of Summer?
It might be You've Got Mail.
So maybe The Shop Around the Corner?
I don't really watch any of these. Can you read them one more time?
Sure. The Shop Around the Corner, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Annie Hall, Groundhog Day, It Happened One Night, or 500 Days of Summer?
I'm going to Shop Around the Corner.
Yeah.
Because it's the closest to this movie.
It is, yeah. Okay. Which of these careers would you like the most? New age shop owner, stockbroker, political advisor, motivational speaker, teacher, or lawyer?
Oh, let's do lawyer.
Sounds perfect. Which of these songs is your favorite? The Puppy Song by Harry Nilsson. I think that's what it opened with, that song.
The puppy song?
Yeah. It's like the very opening song, and it's like, I noticed because I was like,
la 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 la, I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
River by Joni Mitchell, which they reference in the movie. Love Hurts by Nazareth. Material Girl by Madonna. Over the Rainbow by Judy Garland. Or The Times They Are A-Changin' by Bob Dylan.
Over the Rainbow.
Of course, my sweet. What's your favorite email line? Oh, these are small. Okay. I hear nothing, not even a sound on the streets of New York, just the beat of my own heart. I have mail from you. Don't you just love New York in the fall? I would send you a bouquet of newly sharpened pencils if I knew your name and address. Did you know that every night a truck pulls up and pumps about a ton of flour into underground tanks? The air is filled with white dust, and it's absolutely amazing. Oh, no.
I love that these are all like basically from one email.
Wait, what the hell? Over the rainbow. Got it. Okay. The whole purpose of places like Starbucks is for people with no decision-making ability whatsoever to make 6 decisions just to buy 1 cup of coffee. The Godfather is the I Ching. The Godfather is the son of all wisdom. The Godfather is the answer to any question. Or once I read a story about once I read a story about a butterfly in the subway, and today I saw one. I assume it was going to Bloomingdale's to buy a hat that will turn out to be a mistake, as almost all hats are.
The first one.
So good. What is your favorite New York icon? Okay. I don't even know how to describe these.
Okay. Wait,
Sorry.
are these places?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Places and things.
Oh, it's Times Square, Pizza, The New Yorker, somewhere in Central Park, I assume. Some like container? It must be some famous like deli or something. And the Statue of Liberty. I'm going with the pizza, babes.
Hell yeah. Gotta do it. Oh yeah, the cups are just the coffee cups that you could get at any like bodega.
Oh.
What is your relationship deal breaker? Too immature, too clingy, you both want different things, no sense of humor, no chemistry, or not caring enough?
No sense of humor. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. What image appeals the most to you? I'm just going to describe them. One is a bunch of lit candles in the dark.
Ooh.
One is daisies. One is typewriter keys. One is different colored Tic Tacs everywhere. One's a sailboat on the water with a nice, pretty cloudy sky. Or one's piano keys.
I'm torn between the sailboat and the typewriter keys. I'm going to do typewriter keys.
Okay. It's pretty. How would you cheer someone up? Take them out for drinks, compare their problem to something worse, bring them flowers, encourage them to think positively, give them a hug, or make them laugh.
I would try a combo platter
You would.
of those things.
I know you would. Speaking from experience.
What were the last 2?
Give them a hug or make them laugh.
Oh, man. Probably try to make them laugh first.
Yes. She does do that. And it works, baby.
Thanks.
What might you ask someone's advice about? Dating advice? How to stand up for yourself? I'm always giving the advice. True. Your career? How to make amends? Or dealing with a breakup? She's always giving the advice, you guys.
Yeah, I think that's...
Gotta be real with y'all. Which quote sums up how you feel about relationships? I tried to have cyber sex once, but I kept getting a busy signal.
Yes, pretty.
It's so obtuse, so insensitive. Reminds me of someone. Who?
Me.
Who does it remind me of? Me. I mean, nothing has happened or anything, but I can't help myself. Well, as far as I'm concerned, the internet is just another way of being rejected by women. LOL. Hey, how about some coffee or, drinks or dinner or a movie for as long as we both shall live? And lastly, the odd thing about this form of communication is that you're more likely to talk about nothing than something. But I just want to say that all this nothing has meant more to me than so many somethings.
I mean, that's definitely like the most romantic one. So, yeah, that one. All the other ones are kind of hatery.
I know. You're Kathleen Kelly.
Oh my God.
You are Kathleen Kelly. You are simply enchanting. Your shy but charming nature makes you easy to fall in love with. So true.
Wow.
But you're feisty when it comes to defending what you care about. All of that is, you are so her.
Kathleen.
Such
a
creds,
queen.
baby.
Oh my God, I can't wait to give you those. Okay. Okie dokie. Right. Which of these is your favorite romantic comedy? Shop Around the Corner, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Annie Hall, Groundhog Day, It Happened One Night, or 500 Days of Summer?
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Sick. Which of these careers would you like most? New age shop owner, stockbroker, political advisor, motivational speaker, teacher, or lawyer?
Shop owner.
Yeah. Which of these songs is your favorite? The Puppy Song, River, Love Hurts, Material Girl, Over the Rainbow, The Times They Are Changin'.
I'm going to have to go with Over the Rainbow as well.
It's a good one.
So good.
What's your favorite email line? You're right. These are so small.
I know.
I hear nothing, not even a sound on the streets of New York, just the beat of my own heart. I have mail from you. Don't you just love New York in the fall? I would send you a bouquet of newly sharpened pencils if I knew your name and address. Did you know that every night a truck pulls up and pumps out a ton of flour into underground tanks? The air is filled with white dust, and it's absolutely amazing. The whole purpose of places like Starbucks is so people with no decision-making ability whatsoever can make 6 decisions just to buy 1 cup of coffee. The Godfather is the I Ching. I don't know how I say that. The Godfather is the sum of all wisdom. The Godfather is the answer to any question. Once I read a story about a butterfly at the subway, and today I saw one. I assume it was going to Bloomingdale's to buy a hat that will turn out to be a mistake, as almost all hats are.
I think I'm gonna go with the Godfather line. I thought it was so.
Monday,
I was laughing.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Yeah,
Thursday.
every single line, he's like, "Oh, you want?" That was really
It's
funny.
really cute. Because what is it with Ben and the Godfather?
What's with Ben and the Godfather?
What is your favorite New York icons? We got Times Square, pizza, the New Yorker, someplace in Central Park, I assume, Bodega Coffee, Statue of Liberty.
Oof. I love a good bodega, baby. I'm gonna choose the bodega cups.
Cool. Okay, what is your relationship deal breaker? Too immature, too clingy, you both want different things, no sense of humor, no chemistry, not caring enough.
I'm gonna go with no chemistry because I feel like if you have chemistry, that person makes you laugh for sure. So.
Okay, what image appeals most to you? Yeah, we got candles.
I'm gonna do the candles.
Okay.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, do it. How would you cheer someone up? Take them out for drinks, compare their problems to something worse, buy them flowers, encourage them to think positively, give them a hug, make them laugh.
I'm a big buying flowers gal. I love buying people flowers.
I can buy myself flowers. That song was playing everywhere in Greece.
Dude, it's everywhere
Miley
here
stands.
too, baby. Everywhere.
And also Careless Whisper by George Michael.
Love it.
I think that was a nod to all the British people there. Okay.
For sure.
What might you ask someone's advice about? Dating advice, how to stand up for yourself. I'm always giving the advice. Your career, how to make amends, or dealing with a breakup.
What was the first one?
Dating advice.
I don't know. Wait, can I read them? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. How to stand up for yourself. For sure. I'm a big stand up for yourself kind of bitch.
Which quote sums up how you feel about relationships? I tried to have cyber sex once, but I kept getting a busy signal. It's so obtuse. It reminds me of someone. Who? Who does it remind me of? Me. I mean, nothing has happened or anything, but I can't help myself. Well, as far as I'm concerned, the internet is just another way of being rejected by women.
So salty.
Hey, how about some coffee or, drinks or dinner or a movie for as long as we both shall live? The odd thing about this form of communication is that you're more likely to talk about nothing than something. But I just want to say that all this nothing has meant more to me than so many somethings.
Ugh. I love that line a lot, but I'm not going to choose that because you chose it.
You can choose it.
No.
You should not let my answers affect you.
But I also really like what was the third one?
I mean, nothing's happened or anything. I just can't help myself.
That's very me.
That's what Frank says about the reporter when they're breaking up.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, well.
No, you put they.
I like that one a lot. And that's very me also to be like, nothing's happened, but I'm in love.
You're George, Steve Zahn's character. You are George Papas. You're goofy, romantic, and maybe even a little awkward. You provide the comic relief when all your friends are busy stressing about their relationships.
I mean, hey.
I don't think you're awkward. But
thank you. I don't think I'm awkward.
But I do love his character. He's so funny.
Yeah, he's a cutie. I was hoping for Tom Hanks, but I'm also not really like him in the movie, so.
Nah.
No. I was also hoping for Birdie.
Birdie. I wish Birdie. She probably was an option, right?
Maybe.
Because she had some quotes.
Yeah. The cyber sex one.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I kept getting a busy signal.
All right. Well, so look at us.
Well, thanks for sharing this movie with us. God. I love it so much. I hope it brought you some joy. It's a little off season. It's definitely a more like cozy winter movie, and we are in the middle of June, but whatevs.
Who cares? We flip the rules upside down, baby.
That's right.
We just are, again, so grateful that you're joining us for yet another kickoff to a beautiful season of our friendship and passion for each other and love for all things entertainment, movies specifically, and nostalgia.
That's right.
So we love you guys so much. We can't wait to share more of ourselves with you. And please share more of yourselves with us. Feel free to DM us anytime. Literally email us whatever. We have so much more in store for you.
Email us blockbusterwives@gmail.com.
That's right. And if you don't have us on Instagram, it's just at blockbusterwives.
Real simple.
And yeah, just tell us your tales. We love you, and we can't wait till next episode.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.